peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. Your host is his divine masculine brother AdMinister Taalik Ibn'rad.
What's poppin'? You know, I apologize for not making a video for a while. You know, I just been busy and whatnot. But anyhow, right? Ever since November 5th, I've been observing you black folks, man. Everywhere I go on the street, I've been observing you niggas, man. And I came to one conclusion. Y'all some stupid niggas, man. Y'all some dumbass niggas. I'm telling you, man. Y'all been hopping on this Obama bandwagon for a while, making all these fucking backflips and cartwheels, you know, thinking that change gonna come, change about to come. You know how long motherfuckers been talking about change? You know how long these fucking presidents been coming in office, talking about change this, change that? It ain't shit change. So you think just because a fucking Hamite come into office, preaching the same shit that you actually think change is gonna come? Yeah, change is gonna come. No, I'm gonna tell you this. Change is gonna come. It's gonna be from, change is gonna come. You know what this country gonna change to? A fascist dictatorship. That's the change, motherfucker. That's what y'all don't understand. That's the change that Obama said he's gonna, that Obama is really gonna bring. Fuck out of here, man. But you know what? Seeing that you motherfuckers riding on this Obama bandwagon, it shows me that you black people have a welfare mentality. So some of you niggas might say right now, oh, welfare mentality? I'm not on welfare, so how can I have a welfare mentality? Listen, you don't have to be on welfare to have a welfare mentality, okay? The welfare mentality is a way of, is basically relying on someone else to do something that you could do for yourself. Yeah. So when it comes to this whole change thing, this, for example, when it comes to this whole change thing, right? You think by going to a voting booth and voting in which your vote don't count, because it's not your votes that got Obama in the office, but that's for another story. But anyway, you motherfuckers think walking down the block, going to a voting booth, and pull down some lever in the goddamn machine, and sitting there and let Obama do the rest 4 years is going to bring about change? Hell nah. Change starts within you. Change starts within you, black man and black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man, Native American woman, who are the descendants of the true Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Change starts within you, all right? And in order to bring about real change, you got to want that change. You got to get up and do something about it, man. You can't sit there and rely on someone else to do it. They ain't going to do shit for you, nigga. Shit, the political system is doing that got your black ass in this condition. So now you expect them to free your motherfucking ass? Come on, man. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers, man. Like I said, change starts with you. And in order to change, what y'all gotta do is first and foremost, realize realize who you are as a Hebrew Israelite. That's what I believe. Get yourself spiritually right. That's number one. Get yourself spiritually right with God and Jesus Christ. All right? That's the first part. Second part is love yourself, love your people, and get together with your people. Stop killing each other. Stop shooting, stop robbing, stop stealing from each other. Stop doing all this nonsense to each other. You know? Work together with the black woman. Black woman works together with the black male. Stop hating each other. You know? Put your minds together and your money together. Open up some businesses. You know what I'm saying? Own your own real estate. Own your own land. build your own schools, build your own universities, because some fake ass HBCUs is not even a true black university because they don't even teach you shit about your goddamn culture, man. But anyhow, that's for another story. But anyway, you know, yeah, man. Raise your kids right. Get together and look after each other, man. You know, there was a time in our grandparents' time, where the neighborhood, everyone in the neighborhood will look out for each other, man. We don't do that shit now. You know, we don't do that shit now. We see a kid running loose, we don't do shit. We just separate ourselves from that kid. Nah, man. We gotta look out for each other again. You know, if your next door neighbor's kid, you see your next door neighbor's kid doing no good, go to that motherfucker, whoop his motherfucking ass, tell his motherfucking parents, and have his parents whoop his motherfucking ass, man. And that's one thing I realized about you so-called black parents, you know? You want to listen to this motherfucker that tell you don't whip your kids? Nah, beat the shit out your motherfucking kid. Shit. You know? Y'all motherfuckers want change. I expect the wrong people to do it. Some stupid motherfuckers, man. And, you know, it's so funny how you black folks still relying on a political system that got your black ass in slavery, man. Come on, man. Shit. You know, it was this political system that legalized Jim Crow. You know, and you black folks want to take pride into being a so-called Democrat, but little did y'all know that it was a Democratic Party that put the Ku Klux Klan in power back in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. Yeah, y'all don't know that. So-called Democrats. And when you look at it, when you do your research and look in the dictionary, the word Democrat and Republican have the same meaning. All right? So basically, the difference between a Republican and a Democrat is that one is represented by a fat elephant and another is represented by a jackass. Man. But y'all motherfuckers don't know that because y'all don't want to read, y'all want to stay ignorant, and y'all want to listen to what this fucking TV tell your ass, man. Come on, man. Shit. You know? And then, when guys like me, or guys like Stick, or some other brothers and sisters that got now trying to tell you motherfuckers that y'all want to argue with us. Because, you know, right now, you can't say nothing bad about Obama. You know, you say anything bad about Obama, oh, you putting down black people. You know? A white man says something bad about Obama, oh, he's a racist. A black man says something bad about Obama, oh, he's a sellout, he's a house nigga, he's a coon. You know? You can't say nothing bad about that motherfucker. He got you motherfuckers hooked on stupid, man. But you know what? I give that man credit, though, because he's that smart to put you motherfuckers in mind control. He was so smart, he got all you motherfuckers on mind control. Yeah, you in mind control. All you motherfuckers that's on the Obama bandwagon, you are in mind control. If you walk around with the Obama button on your t-shirt, or Obama shirt, or you got an Obama poster, or Obama comic book, or an Obama hat, and an Obama jacket, and all that nonsense, or you got on your iPod that song saying Obama, 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 he got you in mind control. You know, if you call Obama Black Jesus, you in mind control. All right? Your ass is in mind control. Because you are saying that this motherfucker is a deity. Okay, you calling him Jesus Christ, or comparing him to Jesus Christ, you call him a deity. You worshiping that motherfucker, man. Mind control, nigga. He got your ass on mind control. And you see, you motherfuckers don't like me because I'm telling the goddamn truth. See, y'all hate when I come on here, son. You motherfuckers hate me when I come on here, son. But you know what, though? You know, when I get niggas like y'all that hate on me, that means I'm doing something right, you little bitch-made-ass motherfuckers. You know? And I want to say something, man. You know, I understand that certain people are going to disagree with the things that I say on here. I have no problem with that. And I understand that some of these people that disagree might want to debate me, you know, or make a response video debating or disagreeing with the things that I have to say. I don't have a problem with that. But if you're going to make a response video, please be intelligent about it. Because when you act like a jackass, I'm not going to waste my time with you. Because I feel, you know, I'm not going to waste my time trying to respond to you, man. You know, I feel it's a waste of my time trying to respond to a fucking jackass. Alright? Especially if you on the fucking video stuttering and shit like that. I know y'all saw that video a while back with those 3 clowns trying to say shit about me, talking about oh, my posters in my wall and shit like that. Nigga, I got some more posters, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Dr. J, Michael Jordan, Steve Nash, you know what I mean? LeBron James right here, you know, Dwayne Wade. Oh, there's another poster I bought like in Chinatown or some shit like that. Oh, there's my basketball. It's an autographed Magic Johnson basketball, you know what I mean? I got some books on there, you know, I got this shit I bought in Chinatown, a dragon and a tiger, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Y'all like my posters, right? Yeah, man. You know, I'm a 24-year-old man, but a kid at heart, man.
Okay, people, man. Alright, I just got something to say about this whole. Number one, people are mad about what Robert Johnson said about Barack Obama, that he doesn't make a good president. Some bullshit, you know. You know, he's convincing the black community to vote for Hillary Clinton and not vote for Barack Obama, or some type of bullshit like that. And black America's mad and some shit. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you niggas something. That's why I'm gonna call you niggas. Let me tell you motherfucking niggas something. So what if Bob Johnson said something bad about Barack Obama? It's just a fucking coon saying something bad about another coon. And what I mean about that is a goddamn Sambo. A motherfucking Sambo nigga, Robert Johnson, saying something bad to another damn Sambo nigga, Barack Obama. And you black folks are mad. You black folks view Barack Obama. You black folks are so pissed off because you view Barack Obama as some type of black savior. Man, this motherfucker ain't gonna save you damn niggas. If he become president, in which he will not be, because guess what? Sorry to ruin parade, but Hillary Clinton is going to be president, man. She will be president, man. And it don't matter how many times, it don't matter how much you people vote for Barack Obama, guess what? The voting system is nothing but a sham. It's rigged. It's corrupt. It's bullshit. Your vote's going to get thrown away, and boom, Hillary Clinton's going to be president. Just like Joseph Stalin said. If those of you motherfuckers know who Joseph Stalin is, he said this. He said the only vote that counts are the people that count the vote. I'm going to leave it to you like that, man. So going back, like I said, Barack Obama is not the black savior, and if he becomes president, he's not going to save you damn niggas. Alright? You damn niggas will still be in the position that you are now. Because that's the role you play as president, man. Let me tell you something. When you niggas, this is what you niggas don't understand. The vote system's not going to save you. Because you know why? Because when somebody plays a role as president, they basically playing Satan's personal assistant. And what do I mean by that? When you play a role as president, you basically help trafficking drugs inside the black community, and at the same time you're killing other people in third world countries while stealing their natural resources, man. So basically you're playing Satan's personal assistant, man. The fuck out of here. Because those two motherfuckers, they're just a bunch of coons. Let me tell you something, niggas. Let me tell you niggas something, man. Like I said before, Robert Johnson and Barack Obama are two coon, Sambo coon motherfuckers who don't give a shit about the goddamn black community, man. They don't. They just playing with you motherfuckers. And the whole shit about Robert Johnson saying this bullshit about Barack Obama, it's just a setup. It's just set up. It's just set up by the powers that be. So, to make conflict, give people something to talk about. That's it, man. And y'all shouldn't be mad because it's just, like I said before, it's just a Sambo coon house nigga talking shit about another Sambo coon house nigga. It's like, what's that motherfucker's name? It's like Clarence Thomas saying something bad about Bill Cosby. Nigga, fuck the both of them, man. Get the fuck out of here. And, and the reason, of course, everybody know that Robert Johnson, or Bob Johnson, the founder of BET, and now part owner of the Charlotte Bobcats, everybody know that that's a coon nigga. And guess what? He was not a coon nigga when he sold BET to Viacom. He was a coon nigga before that. You know what makes him a coon nigga? Because here you have a man who had the opportunity who basically founded one of the first all-black networks, and besides revolving it around positive black shows, we revolved it around hip-hop, pop and crystal, and black women shaking their asses in the video, man. He basically made BET the epitome of the modern day minstrel show, man. And for you slow motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck is a damn minstrel show, it's basically back in the late 1800s and early 1900s, there was an art, a craft, that was based upon black people making fools out of themselves. Like for instance, Mr. Bojangles or Amos and Andy. Hip hop is a modern day minstrel show, man. Because you got these niggas making fools out of their goddamn selves, man. And that's what Robert Johnson chose to evolve his network around, man. And then sold it to Viacom. But guess what? He was a goddamn coon before he sold that motherfucker to Viacom, man. And the reason why I call Barack Obama a coon is because, listen, you a so quote-unquote black man, right? Let me tell you something. In order to even have the opportunity to run for presidency, you gotta be a coon nigga. You gotta be a coon, man. That's how it is, man. Real for real. You gotta be a coon. Fuck Barack Obama. And also, right, you niggas are mad at some other stupid shit. Because I think last week or further this week, Bill Clinton was talking shit about Barack Obama and say that it's a fantasy for him to be president. And you black folks are so pissed off. And guess what? He was pissed off for the wrong motherfucking reason. Because what Bill Clinton was trying to say was that it's a fantasy for black men to be president. Well, you niggas was not mad at that. You niggas were so mad because Bill Clinton said it's a fantasy for your black savior to become president, man. Fuck that head. And you guys were so damn shocked, right? Because you thought that Bill Clinton loved Negroes. You thought that just because he played the goddamn saxophone, ate chicken, ate collard greens, and smoked weed, that, oh, he was one of your people, that he was the closest thing to a black president. Get the fuck out of here, man. And now you find out that he hates niggas just like the rest of y'all. Just like the rest of them motherfuckers, man. Damn. And when he said that thing about Barack Obama, that it's a fantasy that for him to be president, he's really saying that it's a fantasy for a black man to be a president. But you niggas are so damn simple, y'all didn't realize that. You was mad at the fact that he said something bad about Obama and shit like that, when you didn't really get the bigger picture and knew what the fuck he was talking about, man. Sorry for my goddamn language by the way I'm talking, because that's the way I talk, you know. I'm trying to be real. Shit. But anyway, let me tell you motherfuckers something. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, let me tell you something. The voting system is rigged. I don't vote because I know it's rigged. It's rigged, it's corrupt. It don't matter how many people vote for this guy. It don't matter how many people vote for that guy. Whoever the powers that be want to be president will be president, man. And guess what? It's going to be Hillary Clinton. Sorry to ruin your parade, man. Shit. What's up, Apple? About that dude with AIDS, or who claimed that he has AIDS and infected about 1,500 people with the virus. You know, like I comment, like the comment I gave you in that last video. Like, even though if I think that he's doing for shock value, in which I believe he is, he should be at least investigated, because you never know. One thing that I learned in life is that, hey, you never know. You never know. You should at least take something like that into consideration, because you never know. You got crazy people out there. People who have committed crimes or have done something similar to that have come online and bragged about it. You know, you do have people who commit crimes, and that's a crime. If he done that, that's a crime. And you have people who do commit crimes or act of these type of evil acts and come online and brag about it. And at the same time, you have people who go online and brag about how they're about to commit this crime before they do it. So history has shown that, hey, especially, you see a lot of these things on YouTube, man. Like people beating somebody's ass. I mean, that's a damn crime, man. I've seen videos in which people literally beat somebody to the bloody pulp, man. I mean, that's a crime itself, man. You can kill somebody like that. You know? Oh, boy. But on one side, I think that he's just bullshitting and he's just doing this for shock value. But on the other side, I'm like, this motherfucker must be crazy. You know, the reason why, in one side, I think that he's doing this for shock value is because there's a lot of things that he said that's like, that's in which you could tell that he just made that shit up. On one side, he said that when he used to work in Burger King, he used to dip his sperm on the hamburgers. And I'll be the first one to tell you that that's bullshit. I find that hard to believe because I used to work in fast food. And when you in the back flipping hamburgers and cooking, you have about 20 or 30 other people with you. So there could be no way that he would take his penis out, masturbate and ejaculate on the hamburger without anybody else noticing. Or he must have been super invisible when he done that. That's one. And two, since he's in the porno industry, and I know a thing or two about the porno industry because I have a cousin who's in the porno industry. You know, my cousin's not a star, he's not a porno star, he's not a performer, but he does everything behind the scenes. And one thing he told me is that all performers must get tested every single month. They must get tested, and before they do a scene, they must show their partner their test results to show their partner they're clean. That's mandatory. It doesn't matter if you do amateur porn or mainstream porn, that's mandatory. And I don't think, in my opinion, that he goes on and do these porno scenes without showing his partner that he's clean, without showing his partner his test results and showing that he's clean. Unless if those are some stupid motherfuckers, some stupid crackhead bitches. That's what I'm gonna say. Some stupid crackhead bitches that don't give a fuck. Yeah. But at the same time, the reason why I think that the reason why he seems suspicious is because that dude just look crazy. The guy looks crazy as hell. And that's all I'm gonna say, man. The guy looks damn crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. And he came out with another video in which he swear to God that he's not lying. Because of course a whole lot of people don't believe him. Of course a whole lot of people just like me think he's doing this for shock value. But he came out with another video in which he swears he's telling the truth. And he basically breaks it down saying that, you know, I'm telling the truth, blah blah. And I don't know, the guy was crazy. And that other video that I've seen him do, his plan is to infect at least 6 million people with the virus before he go away. And if he's bullshitting, I mean, I don't know, man. That's like, I don't know. That's some shit that you seen in Twilight Zone, man. That's some shit that you seen in Twilight Zone. I don't know. It could be bullshit, but at the same time, he might be serious. You never know. He might be bullshitting, but at the same time, he might be that crazy and be that serious. And if he is serious, then damn. You're the biological Hitler, motherfucker. You're the biological version of Adolf Hitler if you plan to do that, man. Wow. But, man, you know, some people, I don't know. If he's bullshitting, if he's doing that shit for shock value, then I'll give him that respect because in my opinion, I think that he's trying to scare these little girls straight. He's trying to scare these little girls to the fact that these little girls might shape up and say, I'm not going to live like that anymore. I'm going to shape up, you know? I think that's his intention. But at the same time, he could be serious. You never know. Like I said before, one thing that I learned in this world is that you never know. Some people just fucking crazy, man. Or I hope he's joking. Man. And you know what? I'm never going to eat Burger King again, man. Maybe that's why I'm this damn skinny, because as much Burger King as I motherfucking eat, I'm skinny as hell. Maybe I ate one of them damn hamburgers. I don't know, man. I hope I haven't. In this case, I'm going to stop going to Burger King. I'm not going to eat no more Whoppers. Peace.
Yo, G-Weave, yo, I'm so glad you made this video because I agree with every single thing you said, man. And this goes to you fucking nincompoop ass, so-called educated Negroes, man. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how much so-called education you have. It doesn't matter how proper your English may be. As long as you're black in America, you are still a nigger. Fuck all that Negro, black, whatever. White people in this country, well, white people in this world see us as only one people. Niggers. Niggers. That's who you are. You are a nigger. A nigger. A nigger. Hold on, let me repeat that again for you slow motherfuckers. You are a nigger in America. As long as your skin is this color or even darker, motherfucker. Shit. Just because you have a so-called good job don't mean shit. Hell, let's keep it real. Most of you Negroes, the reason why most of you Negroes have these so-called good paying jobs is because corporate America want to fill out their quota of how many people of color they have in their company. That's it. You a token. And I'm not trying to down anybody, you know, because hey, listen, if you're a brother or sister making it and you have a good career, good for you. Just be humble about it and thank God that you was given this opportunity. But don't wear on your motherfucking sleeve like you better than everybody. You know, just like the house nigga thinking that he's better than the field Negro because he's given because Massa gave him his leftovers and shit. The fuck out of here, man. I hate these motherfucking nincompoop ass house niggas, man. I hate them, man. Yo, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in the street and I'm just gonna slap the shit out of a fucking house nigga. Just fuck with him, man. Just to fuck with him, man. Word. I hate these fucking house niggas, man. And you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? It's funny how these so-called educated Negroes, they don't go to the schools, they don't go to the inner city schools and use their story as a testimony to inspire these young black kids growing up. They don't use their position or their money to help the black community and invest in the black community for the black community to go up together. They don't do that bullshit. They just sit there talking about how much they better than their own goddamn people because I got a good job. I got a good... Fuck you, motherfucker. You are still a nigga in America. And if you don't believe me, ask OJ. Ask OJ. Case in point. Those white folks loved him back in the 70s and back in the 80s when he was playing football, when he was breaking all those rushing yards. But once that white hoe died, once his white coke-sniffing whore of a wife of his was mysteriously murdered, uh-oh. OJ was the enemy of the state. He was the enemy of the motherfucking state. Why? Because white people said, you know what? When that happened, white people looked at him and said, nigga, you went out of your place, man. Alright. We loved you when you played football. We loved you when you act like a damn coon in those Hertz commercials. But nigga, you killed one of our people. You went too far. And look at him. He's the fucking enemy of the state now, man. Fuck Will Smith. He should have been in that goddamn movie. Hell, he's a good actor anyway. Shit. Case in point, man. You niggas with good jobs, you a motherfucking token, and you still a motherfucking slave. Because it don't matter how much money you make. Listen, Negro, if you work for a company, you make $100,000 a year. Imagine how much more money that company's making. That company's making $100 million. So basically, that company is making a whole fortune off of your work, and you still receiving a little bit of the pie, man. You still a motherfucking slave, man. So I don't get why these fucking Negroes think they better than their own goddamn people because they just receive this much more money than us, man. And most of you Negroes, right? You're not even really rich. You nigger rich. You're fucking nigger rich, which means that you only have a little bit more than an average nigga. Well, and you know why I put a lot of emphasis on that, man? Because I see that shit everywhere I go, man. I see that shit. I mean, oh fuck, I just feel like I'm gonna rob one of them motherfuckers. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna rob one of them motherfuckers, not because I need the motherfucking money, because I got money, you know. I'm gonna rob the motherfuckers just to fuck with their head, man. Just to fuck with them, man. Hell. But G-Weave, that was a very good video, man. And for that dude, Jay Ryder, whatever his name, Jay Ryder 44, talking about he finds nothing wrong with black people bragging about their college education. Man, he needs to shut the fuck up and wake the fuck up, man. You know, and speaking of college, Speaking of college, hold on, because G Weave made a good point about these damn frats, these damn college frats, man. You see these Negroes walking up and down the street with some big fat medallion with these Greek letters, looking stupid and shit, walking down the street going, woo! When they see a friend they never seen for 10 years in college, woo, woo! Acting like a fucking buffoon and shit, man. What the fuck, man? Woo, woo! And you see these black women going, meow. What the fuck is that, man? Hey, you know what? The nigga, I'm gonna say this, nigga. That's my favorite word. I love saying that, nigga. The nigga is a motherfucking follower, man. You see these white folks coming out with their Greek organizations. Now you want to come out with your little Greek organizations. And most of these Greek organizations revolve around homosexuality too. Shoot. Hell yeah, because if you don't hear, there's a lot of stories in which people who've been initiated in these Greek organizations, they bend over, man. One of the initiations to bend over and get fucked in the ass, man. Hell yeah. Y'all don't believe me? Do some research. Little bitch made motherfuckers, man. And not only that, but a lot of these so-called educated Negroes, they brag about being educated, talking about I went to this college, I went to that college, but a college is nothing more than a training school. You are just trained to perform a certain job for corporate America, for they can make some more money off your ass. That's it. That's it. And you're not educated, man. A lot of these black folks, right, they think they're educated because they receive a degree from a white man's college. And it's so funny because these same educated folks don't know nothing about their own history. They don't know nothing about their own history. You know what you motherfucking so-called educated niggas need to do? You so-called educated niggas who think that you're better than your own people because you receive a degree from Harvard, Yale, or whichever motherfucking university. You know what you need to do? Jump in the lake and feed the motherfucking fishes, alright? Black females that's dating these Caucasian men. You know, if you so-called black females are happy with these Caucasian men, then why do you feel the need to use that to provoke the so-called black man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all go all over YouTube trying to provoke so-called black men by showing the whole world, oh, look at my white man. You know, you go on our page, whenever there's a so-called black man that make videos about interracial dating, y'all go on his videos talking about, that's why I'm dating a white guy. You know, and all that bullshit. You know, why do you feel the need, if you're so happy with that Caucasian man, why do you feel the need to use that Caucasian man to provoke us to anger? Why? Because you don't really love that Caucasian man. Because if you did, you just live your life in holy matrimony, happily ever after, with that Caucasian dude. You do not feel the need to use him to try to hurt us. The reason why you're trying to hurt us is because you really love us. You really love us. But the fact that you bitter because some nigga done messed your ass up and break your damn heart, that's what it is. You know? You're not really happy. Don't let me say y'all people something, man. The whole black female, so-called black female and Caucasian male relationship, it's all based on funniness. It's all based on someone using the other for something. On the side of the so-called black female, she's just using the Caucasian men to provoke us to anger, to make us jealous, us so-called black men jealous. And on the side of the Caucasian man, he's just using the so-called black female either for money or for a chocolate fantasy. Hell yeah, a chocolate fantasy. Because you know, these so-called white guys, they always curious. They always want to try something new. You know what I'm saying? They always want to try something new. And a lot of them was always curious about getting some black pussy, so shit. They find some nappy-headed bitch dumb enough to fuck with them, and boom, they get it on. And once they done with you, so-called black woman, they done. They gonna leave you and marry the Barbie doll. You know, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Barbie doll. Cause that's who they feel gonna accept. Unless if your black ass got a lot of money to take care of his ass. Shit. I'm just being real. The whole shit's based on phoniness, man. And the thing is, I don't know why a lot of you so-called black men get mad when y'all see that. I don't get mad. I don't really give a shit. See, the way I look at it from this point of view. If a so-called black woman is that stupid, that ignorant, and that defiled to reduce herself to sleeping with somebody that's widely known for being the biggest rapist, child molester, pedophile, freak, and widely known for fucking all sorts of animals, cats, dogs, alligators, rats, gerbils, rabbits. If you that damn stupid to open your legs to that type of person, you know what? You better off doing it. Go ahead. Go to fuck ahead. Go ahead with it. You know? Because the way I look at it, these women are doing guys like us a favor, and guys like me a favor, because it's just showing me that I shouldn't fuck with you anyway. That's it. It's really giving me a favor. But my thing is this. My thing is this with you so-called black females that like these Caucasian men, that's dating these Caucasian men. Once these Caucasian men play you and leave you, don't come back to the brothers. Don't come back to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Don't come back to us. You know? Shit. And we brothers, we can't be playing no Superman for these women, man. That's what's wrong with you, you fucking niggas, man. You always want to play a Superman. Stop playing no damn Superman, man. Shoot. You know, Caucasian women, so-called white women, that's into so-called black men, they got this saying. Once you go black, you never go back. But we as so-called black men, we should have this saying. Once you go white, get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. Once you go white, get out of my sight. Exactly. Hell yeah. Should you so-called black woman, when that Caucasian man, when that so-called white man fucks you and play your ass, don't come back to the brothers. Go to another Caucasian man, or go to another so-called Chinese man, or some other man of another nation. Don't come back to the brothers, man, because now you defile, man. Because we don't need all that fucking diseases coming back. You know? Shoot. Because a lot of these Caucasian men, they got some unknown diseases. They got fleas up and down. You might collect their fleas and shit. So, you so-called black woman, once you go white, get out of my sight. What's up, people? Well, I know this topic is pretty old, but I never got a chance to touch this topic, so I'm gonna go the hell along with it. So to answer this question, do Hebrew Israelites hate black women? No, we don't. Me, I could say as a Hebrew Israelite, we do not hate black women, but we hate the mentality that most of you black women have. Again, not all black women, okay? Pay attention. Not all black women, because a lot of you black women want to complain and bitch in my videos. Not all motherfucking black women, but most black women that live in the society have a pro-Eurocentric slave mentality in which you have accepted almost all the lies that your enemy have given you, man. Most of you black women have accepted the lie when your enemy said you're ugly because your skin is too dark. You've accepted that lie when your enemy said you ugly because your hair is not as long and straight as this woman's hair. You've accepted that lie when your enemy said that most of your men are no good. That if they're not rich like Kobe Bryant or P. Diddy or LeBron James, then they're no good. You've accepted that lie when your enemy said that most of your men are good for nothing but going to jail and selling drugs. You've accepted that lie. And now, most of you black women are starting to buy into that whole down low hype. You know, most of you black women, a lot of you, think that most black men are in the down low. I even had this one black woman tell me that 70% of black men are in the down low. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know if you brothers ever got this, but now, when I try to holler at a girl in the street, she gonna ask me, am I gay? I'm like, what, is there something gay about me? I mean, what? Do you see pink on me? I mean, damn, you know? Shit. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the down low thing is not true, but it's only a small minority of brothers that's on the down low, man. It's not as much as you black women think. But anyhow, this whole hysteria and this whole hype about the Hebrew Israelites hating black women started because GMS or Great Millstone made that video when they called that Rastafarian woman a slut. Now, my opinion is this. See, me, I look at things from all angles before I make my conclusion. Unlike a lot of you black folks, I look at things from all angles. And to draw my conclusion in this, both parties was wrong. Both parties was wrong for what they did. First of all, the Rastafarian woman was wrong for interrupting the class, because you got to understand this. When these brothers stand in the corner, they take this thing very seriously, because it is serious, okay? They take this Bible thing very seriously. I should not say Bible thing, but, you know, they take this philosophy very seriously. So, you cannot just come in and interrupt the whole class and be no disrespectful saying, Judge Mons. You know, especially when you have two kids with you. I don't know if they're her kids or not, but she had two younger women there with you. So what example are you posing in front of these two young girls when you're disrespecting grown men? Come on, man. And at the same time, the brothers from GMS was wrong by how they handled it. You know, they should, in my opinion, what I would have done, I would not sit there and chant, you a slut, you a slut. What I would have done, I would have rebuked her and go along with the class and ignore any other thing she had to say. But at the same time, both parties was wrong. Not only one person was wrong, both was wrong, okay? Because at that time when, you know, when that video first came out, I see all the reactions. You know, I see a lot of you black folks making reaction videos to the video. And, okay, I understand when y'all think that, when y'all feel like GMS was wrong and whatnot. But what about the other lady? Was she right for what she did? You know, because it's funny. Because when I saw a lot, I seen reaction vids where some people was even laughing when the black woman was cursing them out, but then was all shocked like you about to have asthma when GMS cursed them back out. Come on, man. Not only that, I saw this one video with this woman, with this black woman. When she saw the Rastafarian woman curse them out, she's like, "Oh, you go, girl." But then when they started calling her slut, I can't believe, what? I can't believe it. You know, all that bullshit. Come on, man. Come on. And that goes to show me two things about you black people. That one, that you only see things from only one perspective, which is very ignorant, because you can't always look at things from only one side of the story. And two, like I said before, it's okay for a black woman in this society, it's okay for a black woman or anybody else to shit on a black man or disrespect a black man. But when the black man retaliate, it's a problem. It's a problem. You know, but I'm going to tell y'all people this, though. That there's a new black man in town. Okay? There's a new black man who is starting to reawaken and start to know who he really is. And start to realize, again, that he is the most hated, okay, and the most feared thing on this earth. And he start to see things around him and realize why he's in this position, okay, and why he went through or is going through the things that he's going through. And guess what? You got black men who say, you know what, I can't take it anymore. That's it. And when you have a black man like that, that is a dangerous man, because he's a revolutionary now. What's up, people? What's up, people? For a while now, you have brothers, including myself, who made videos about black women. And right after that, you got these black women claiming that, oh, these black men trying to attack black women. Stop attacking black women. listen, black women. These videos that these brothers, including myself, have made are not attack videos. They're just merely constructive criticism about you. That's it. I'm going to repeat it again. They're constructive criticism about the black woman. Because if these videos was meant to attack the black woman, then these brothers would just solely put the black woman down and say all types of derogatory things. But no, what these brothers have done is they have been fully able to explain how and why the black woman has become a liability to the black community, and how and why she made a contract with the oppressor to help oppress us, the black man. So that's not an attack, that's constructive criticism. But being that you black women cannot handle constructive criticism, you want to turn around saying it's an attack, it's an attack. And now you got black women who partly agree with what we say, but then they ask, what's the solution? How are we going to solve this problem? Here's how you're going to solve this problem here. By waking the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. That's it. Wake your stupid asses up, black women. Wake your stupid, tired, self-hating, weed-wearing, two chicken and a biscuit eating asses up. Okay? Wake your motherfucking asses up. That's it. Jeez. And then, all this time, black women have been claiming that, oh, black men have done this to us, black men have done that to us. But that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because what you black women have not realized that the black men have always uplifted you. Who came up with that term, the darker the berries, the sweeter the juice? The black man. Who created the term behind every good black man is a strong black woman? The black man. And at a time, see, there was a time where having a big butt was considered something disgusting. By the white-owned media, it was considered something disgusting. Because we all know black women have big butts. But there was a time where having a big butt was considered something disgusting. But who came on the scene and put the big butt as a source of beauty so much that you got white women now that want to go and get their little plastic surgery and grow a big butt? The black man. And there was a time also where having thick lips was something disgusting. But who came on the scene and put thick lips as a source of beauty so high that now you got white and Asian women that want to go and get their little lip injections and grow thick lips? The black man. Because we all know that a lot of black people naturally have thick lips, and black women have thick lips, you know. And it was considered something disgusting, but it was the black man who made it a source of beauty that now every woman, no matter what color you are, want to have thick lips. And not only that, who come now with R&B song talking about how beautiful the black woman is, how black woman is this, how black woman is that? Who come out with these love songs uplifting the black woman? The black man. So black men have always uplifted you, black women. Okay? See, the thing is with you black women, you don't want to blame a whole group of black men for what a few niggas have done to your ass. Okay, so some ignorant nigga broke your heart, abused you, raped you. But guess what? You cannot put that on every single black man. Come on, man. That's bullshit. When you do that, you're just doing what people of other races have always done. They blame a whole group of black men for what a few people did. So you helping them out. You black women better wake the fuck up, man. It's not, so these videos that these black men have put in the past and are probably still doing, I don't know, but they're called constructive criticism, alright? And listen to it. And like I said, if you, and hold on. Not only that, hold on. I got something to say, hold on, right? Now, you black women claim that you strong, that you intelligent, that you well educated. But if you black women were so intelligent, you'd be able to realize that. See, because intelligent people know how to see the bigger picture. But it seems like it's obvious that you black women don't know how to see the bigger picture. Why? Because you're not that intelligent as you make yourself to be. I don't care what degree your ass have. That degree is nothing but a slave degree. Alright? Get your ass a slave career degree, in which your ass probably don't even get paid that much. And if you so-called black women are as educated as you claim to be, how come you know nothing about your own history? Because if you didn't know anything about your own history, you'll realize that your oppressor out of all men in the world is the white man, is a so-called white man. And out of all men in the world, the so-called white man was the man that done the worst things to you black women. You see, the same men that you black women now have an infatuation for have a long history of doing the worst things to black women. Boom! That'll stab you black women in the heart, man. That'll stab you black women in the heart. Claim that you educated. You're not educated. You're brainwashed, man. You're brainwashed into believing this bullshit. Anyhow, like I said, I'm not trying to attack the black woman. I never tried to. All the things that I've said about the black woman are nothing but constructive criticism about the black woman. Constructive criticism, alright? And maybe if you black women have listened to these constructive criticism that these black men have put, maybe then the black man and the black woman could come to some sort of understanding and come back to being one again. I don't know, because in my wacky world, that's a definite. In my wacky world, when one listens to constructive criticism, they'll be able to correct themselves, because we need constructive criticism. Because if we do constructive criticism, tells us what we're doing wrong, and if we do not know what we're doing wrong, how do we know how to do the right thing? Exactly. I don't know. In my wacky world, that's how it is. But you see, in my wacky world, people have common sense. See, a lot of you people, especially a lot of you black women, don't have no damn common sense. Walking down the street with your titties all out and wonder why men are looking. You show your goddamn titties. And me, I'm the type of dude, hey, I'm a man, alright? You walking down the street showing your damn titties, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. My big old eyes is gonna peer down on it. I'm gonna look, baby. I'm gonna look at them damn titties. Oh boy, I'm gonna imagine all sorts of things I'm gonna do with them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, man. You know what? This Bible verse summing all up for you. All you black women that think that you intelligent, that you educated, and a lot of you black women swear you smarter than every single black man you see. But this Bible verse is gonna sum it all up. The book of Job, chapter 39, verse 17 says, because God had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he departed understanding into it. So there you go. The Most High even saying that you black women are not that smart. So what you gonna say? You gonna say God's a liar? You gonna call God's a liar? Or are you gonna say that the Bible's a man-made book and there is no God? Huh? Make all these damn excuses in the world. The Most High even say you're not that damn intelligent. Alright? Alright? Hold on. Let me get, I got another verse. Let me see. Let me see. I think Ephesians. Let me see. Now, I'm not going to put that out yet. But that one verse is good, man. So, you black woman, like I said, you black woman, I don't hate you black women. I love you black women. I want what's best for the black woman. But it seems like you black women don't want what's best for yourselves. This is for you dumbass niggas, because there's a trend going on in the black community in which black people feel they must forget about slavery. And for those of you black folks that feel that same way, y'all some dumb niggas, man. How you gonna forget about something like that? How you gonna forget about how your foremothers was raped and how their husbands was forced to watch? They was tied up and forced to watch. And how sometimes their children was even forced to watch their own mothers getting raped. So how are you gonna forget about something like that? How are you gonna forget the rape, rob, murder, and torture and kidnapping of your foremothers and your forefathers? How are you gonna forget about something like that? It's stupid. It's sickening. And the main reason why you black folks say to forget about slavery is for one reason. It's because the white man said so. Yes, I'm going to say it's because the white man said to forget about slavery. And like the good old dumbass nigga you are, the good old dumbass house Negro you are, you're going to forget about slavery. Just because the white man say, yes sir, massa, I's going to forget about my slavery, massa. Because why? Because I'm just a dumb old nigga, massa. Even though if I'm still in bondage today, massa, but I'm still gonna forget my in bondage, man, because I'm a dumb ass nigga, massa. Yeah, that's how you white folks are. And I understand that white folks always walk around and say that bullshit, but the main reason why white people say that is because, well, one main reason is because white people do not want to take responsibility for their own actions. Because if you think about it, white people, rather directly or indirectly, one way or another, are responsible for the most horrific, the most evil, the most inhumane, and the most cruel things in the world, man. Somehow the white man is responsible for the most inhumane things in the world, but never once have they took responsibility for it. Well, you know, they use excuses like, oh, it's the past, forget about it. You know, it's a new day, blah, blah, blah. And they doing the same thing when it comes to slavery. They're not holding up to their responsibility. Why? Because they don't want to. They don't want to. They don't want to be known as some evil motherfuckers, even though they are. They don't want to take responsibility for their actions, man. So that's the reason why that's one of the main reasons why. And another reason why white folks want us to forget about slavery is because they don't want us to have knowledge of our own history. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Our history goes far beyond slavery, but the fact of the matter is that slavery is part of our history. And we as black people must know our history. I'm talking about our true history. We must know it. Why? Because our history gives us a knowledge of who we are, and it gives us a bit of self-pride. Because once we know our history, we know our true identity, and we know how much impact we had in the world, it's going to give us some self-pride. And white people don't want us to have that. And not only that, but the more we know our history, the more we realize that this world truly belongs to us. And the more we realize that this world belongs to us, the more we're going to want to fight to take back what's ours. And that's what white people fear. They fear a black revolution. I'm talking about a true black revolution, not no bullshit revolution. A true black revolution. Yeah. And that's what white people feel. And that's why they don't want us to know our true history. So that's why they use these excuses like, oh, forget about slavery, forget this, forget that. And if you think about it, white people never forgot about history. They never forgot about their own history. Tell me one person that forgot about 9/11. Tell me that. But that's a long time ago. That happened like, what, 7 or 8 years ago? That's a long time ago. Get over it. And white people never forgot about Pearl Harbor. And that happened when, like 1946 or 47? Forget about it. That's a long time ago. That's the past. But yet, every December 7th, when you watch TV, you're going to hear something on Pearl Harbor. You know, and white people, including Negroes, celebrate Independence Day on July 4th. And what's that? A celebration of the past. The past of what? Yeah, that's a celebration of the past when America gained independence from Great Britain in 1776. But that's the past, though. Why don't you forget about it? White people also celebrate, including you Negroes, celebrate Thanksgiving, which is a celebration of the past, in which pilgrims thank God for the new land, for this beautiful land, which was originally owned by the Indians, and in which the pilgrims killed the Indians for. But the fact of the matter is, it's a celebration of the past of when the pilgrims went on the Mayflower and found America. That's the past. So why? So white people never forgot about the past. So why should we forget about the past? You know, and not only that, but Jews, they never forgot about the Holocaust. Jews never forgot about the Holocaust. I mean, every Jew, especially an old Jew, especially Jews that's at least 50 and over, they'll always tell you something about the Holocaust or something that relates to the Holocaust. And not only that, but this government is giving Jews that live in this country government funds, aka welfare, because of what happened in another country a long time ago. But that's the past, though. Why don't the Jews forget about the past? If we should forget about the past. we had the real Holocaust. We had a real Holocaust in this country. You know, everybody in this country is so sympathetic. So it's what happened to the Jews in another country. But we as black people suffered the real Holocaust in this country. But yet we're told to forget about it. It's bullshit. It's bogus. That go to show that that's bullshit. And not only that, but these fake Jews, that's what I'm calling them, fake Jews, they crying about how 6 million people died. But guess what? Over 100 million slaves didn't make it to American shores during the transatlantic slave trade, man. If you read about it. Like during the transatlantic slave trade, in which the Jews funded and financed, what happened, like on the boat ride from West Africa to America, like the slave master or the slave traders, they would look on the boats and look to see slaves that seemed unfit, and they would tie them up and drown them. Yeah, and like for those of you who saw the movie Amistad and saw that scene in which while on the boat ride, how slaves was chained up to a stone, and the slave traders would use that stone as an anchor and throw it in the water, and how all the slaves was pulled inside the sea and drowned. That really happened. That really happened to our people, and guess how many? Over 100 million of our own people. 100 million. That alone killed 100 million of our own people. That's a real Holocaust. And don't forget, when you add the 400 years of torture and hard labor and murder and rape that our people faced when they made it through the American shores, imagine how many more people died during that 400 years of slavery and oppression, man. Imagine that. And we supposed to forget about that? Or man, we supposed to forget about that? Get the fuck out of here, man. We're not gonna forget about that, man. And you black people should not forget about that. Should not forget about your history, and should not forget about what happened in slavery. Why? Because it happened. That's the reason why you should not forget. So what if it's the past? The fact of the matter that it happened is the reason why you should not forget. Please, man. And if you think about it, we're still in slavery. We as black people, we are still in bondage today. And I'm gonna break it down, because if you think about it, slavery never went away. It just got more sophisticated. We're still relying on the white man. We don't own our own resources. We don't own our own businesses. Everything we have and everything we do, we rely on the white man. We rely on the white man for food. We rely on the white man for clothing. We rely on the white man for a job. We rely on the white man for a roof over our heads, for running water, for lights. We rely on the white man for every single thing we do. That's slavery. When you fully reliant on another group of people, you're enslaved, you're in bondage. Because that person now has power over you and can control you. Because why? Because they own all the resources. We don't own no resources. We don't own our own business like we used to. We don't own shit. We rely on other people. At least like all the other races, the Asians, the Arabs, the so-called Jews, to a certain extent, they own their own resources and own their own businesses, in which us black folks, we don't own shit. So that's slavery, because we were still relying on other people. That's slavery, man. We're still being controlled. And not only that, but just like how in slavery, how slaves was not given the opportunity to read and write and given a decent education, guess what? It's still going on today, because these black schools are not giving a decent education. They're being denied money to afford proper resources to get a proper education. Why? Because just like in slavery, the slave master did not want his slave to get an education, because that slave master want that slave to stay within that certain level of ignorance. See, that education would have gotten that slave out of that certain level of ignorance, and it would have made him free. So that slave master did not want the slaves to get a decent education, where he could stay within that level of ignorance, where he could keep on being a slave and making money for master. The same thing goes in today. The reason why the government is denying certain funds to the inner city schools is because they want black kids to drop out and to stay in that certain level of ignorance, where they can have no choice but to limit themselves to being an employee for the white man, and to keep on working for the white man, for they can make more money than for the white man, and for they can stay within that certain level of ignorance, for they won't know how to be entrepreneurs, for they won't know how to be independent, for they could keep being an employee to the white man and make more money for the white man. Because hey, if you think about it, somebody gotta flip them burgers at McDonald's. Somebody gotta fry those French fries. Somebody gotta take out the garbage. Who you think the government gonna make do it? They own people or us? Think about it, man. So don't forget about slavery, man. You know, just because you went from stadiums to domes does not mean the game have changed. The game is still the same. It just gotten more sophisticated. That's a little food for thought for you dumbass niggas. You got a lot of black women in the YouTube world that claims that they're being under attack by black men, when that's bullshit, because the only thing black men are doing is confronting you on your stink attitude. Because let's face it, everyone knows that the black woman's attitude smells worse than dog shit. Let's keep it real. And black men are telling you that that's the reason, that's the primary reason why black men are leaving black women and going to women of other races, because you stink attitude. Of course there's other reasons also, but the primary reason why is because the black man is sick and tired of your stink attitude, black woman. That's why. And black women, besides taking heed to the word of the black man, what they do, they want to sit there and claim that they're the victims, which is bullshit. And you know what? That goes back to the bully mentality. That goes back to the bully mentality. Now I'm going to break it down, because a lot of y'all laughing. A lot of y'all saying, well, how could a woman bully a man? I'm going to tell you why. Because a bully preys on the weak. That's what a bully does. And a black woman sees the weak state that the black man is in. She sees that the black man has a high unemployment rate. She sees that the black man is more likely to go to jail than in college. She sees that the black man altogether makes less money than every other group, including the black woman. She sees that, and she used that to look down to the black man and talk down to the black man and disrespect the black man, because the black man is weak. And that's what bullies do. They prey on the weak. And that's why black women are treating black men like shit, because she sees the weak state that the black man is in. Bullying. That's bullying. Yeah. And man, in actuality, the bully is really the punk, because whenever the victim of a bully retaliates, the bully becomes scared now, and the bully backs down and claims that he or she is the victim. And that's what black women are doing. You see, like, have y'all ever had that one bully in elementary school in which he kept on bullying you and picking on you and picking on you, until one day you said, you know what, enough is enough. So you fought back and you punch him in the face. And when the teacher come down and said what happened, what does the bully say? He hit me. And now when he try to explain to the teacher that, listen, I was trying to defend myself, the bully denies it, and you get in trouble, because the only thing the teacher saw was that you hit the bully. So now you get in trouble. And this is what's going on in the YouTube world, because the YouTube world, the ones that it's not from the black community, and the ones that don't know what goes on in the black community, the only thing they see is black men making videos about black women. Black women are deceiving the YouTube world and telling the YouTube world that they're being victimized. And being that the image of the black man is already tarnished, the majority of the YouTube world is going to sell the black woman, because they don't know what goes on in the black community. They don't know. You see that? The black woman is a deceiver, man. And you know, this don't go to every single black woman. Don't get me wrong, because you do got your good sisters out there. And this don't go to every black woman. You see, a lot of black women on YouTube, some of y'all claim that a lot of the things that black men say in their videos about black women, you don't find it relating to you. And if that's the case, then you got nothing to worry about, because if you don't fit the description, then obviously we're not talking about you. You know, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. But you black women, you know who you are, man. You know, the sad thing is, yes, there's a lot of good sisters out there, but there's more no good sisters than you have good sisters. Yeah. And a lot of people think that these videos that black men make about black women, that black women make about black men, that is destroying the community, it's making black people look bad. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with it at all. Personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, because listen, when there's a problem in your community, somebody has to step up and say something. And YouTube is one of the few places that we black folks have to confront these issues. So I think that it's a good thing. But this is where it becomes bad, because in this case, this is where it becomes bad because black people have yet to put their minds together and figure out how to solve the problem. That's where it becomes bad. Why? Because in this case, black women become too gullible. They get so pissed off and angry at these videos that besides finding out how to solve the problem, they want to resort to petty insults and end up arguing. That's what it becomes. It ends up becoming an argument. And number two, black women are so damn in denial. Most of you black women are so damn in denial about your attitude and about how you view and perceive the black man. And number three, a lot of you black women, I see how a lot of you black women like to make excuses or be politically correct and trying to make excuses to go around the situation that's at hand. Like, for example, the number one excuse that a lot of you black women make when it comes to this subject, a lot of excuses that you tell black men is that, oh, your mother's a black woman. Wow. Oh, wow. You know, you acting like we black men just found out that our mothers was black. Yo, dog, you know your mother was a black woman, right? Oh, shit, good God almighty, my mom was a black woman? Oh, shit, I thought she was Korean. You know, please. And that's just an excuse to go around the situation, because you're trying to force us to take our words back, because now you're trying to relate to our mothers, man. And half the time, we talking about our mothers. Half the time, we talking about our fucking mothers, man. For real. I mean, I love my mother very much, but my mother is one of the most hard-headed people in the world. And you know, I come to find out that, you know what? Not only is she a woman, but she's a black woman. So, hey, it is what it is. Yeah. So, the thing is, black folks, it is true, black women. Now, don't get me wrong. We black men, we're not perfect neither. We're not perfect. And we know that. And we know that we need, that there's some improvements that we need to do. But when we point the finger at you and tell you that you need some improvement also, oh, all hell breaks loose. Cause, you know, and I say that because I know that a lot of you black women are going to say that, oh, you black men are not perfect neither. You black men are not perfect. Listen, we know that. We know that. But when we point the finger at you and say that you're not perfect, all hell breaks loose. Please, black women, stop being in denial. Stop making so much goddamn excuses for your damn self. Take heed to what the black man is saying, and maybe then you could get your black man back.